There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer, David Aldridge along the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally. Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, D.A. Thank you so much. And let's start for San Antonio. Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Walker in at the two guard. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with lights out, and it's Howard in at the center. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These do.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got some down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, and that's some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Now here's Green. Davis. Over Evans. The baseline day is a miss from Olsen. Here against Green. Walker dishes to Evans. Goes up on the high post. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. That's a two-pointer. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Completely in rhythm that time. LeBron working off the catch and shoot.
Passes it to DeRozan. Kicks it to Walker. Pass to Gay. 6 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Davis. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got his second bucket tonight.
Taking advantage of what's there. LeBron reads the situation correctly.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
At the top of the key, Gay. Top of the key jumper, no good. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Olsen, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the All-Star roster is being named recently. Junior included on that list. And, Greg, a great honor for him and his play. He has earned the spot on that All-Star team.
It's been a terrific year for Junior, and the All-Star nod was a given in my book. He means so much to this team with how much he produces. Glad to see that he'll be a part of the All-Star game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
DeRozan on the wing. James covering. Looking to end the run. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pull up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the number DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
First overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career. Dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
First. Just over 2 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Aldridge. Kicks it. The three-pointer, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Olsen passes to Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Defensively, far too many open rhythm looks.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Over LeBron. DeRozan's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Olsen passes to Howard, and he won. Howard's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Evans. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's DeRozan. LeBron knocked it away.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Olsen. Gay with the block. Now here's Evans. Banked in off the glass. Lakers leading by 8. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. We have got to see that sensational ball again.
Some intimidation right away. You're going to be there all night long.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Kings.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Shots good by Green.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Spurs trail by 11. Evans up top. He's guarded by Olsen. Nice shot by Evans.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
The shot's good from Olsen.
At this point, it's clear that the team wants to build around Junior. He's got the upside to be the franchise centerpiece for the next decade. No reason for them not to build around him.
You know, Greg, I think most would agree Junior can take this team all the way. He's got the skill and the upside, and there's a lot to think about this decision. And here's Gay after the three-pointer from Olsen. Gay can't hit. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's James. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, we're seeing fireworks from them already.
It's the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's DeRozan. 23 points for him the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pass to Howard. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And that one fall for it.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Now, DeRozan, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 20. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Loads it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You want alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Spurs trail by 19. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And it's going to come tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Back to Forbes. The pass to Lyles. And Forbes has it in the corner. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And he didn't punish them coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Type of approach, get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here is Forbes. Last time out, he had 14 points. Passes it to Lyles. It's stolen by Davis. Lyles with it. Now guarded by Olsen. Outside DeRozan. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Johnson inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. They get it back, and it's missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. DeRozan defending. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got 8 points.
The indestructible LeBron brushing off contact for the ease deuce.
San Antonio calls timeout. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, and you can see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. DeRozan passes to Samanic. Caldwell Pope against Johnson. Trying to end the drought. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Caldwell Pope. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were rebuilding. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can. He does everything he can to pick a brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Defensively, they had this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
So it's he'll grab for San Antonio. Tipped away. Pass to Forbes. Fires the 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
The three-point shot is how Forbes made a name for himself in Summer League and ultimately signed a multi-year deal.
Here's light out. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket off of a pass?
Now, here's DeRozan. A rebound by the Lakers.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
Here's DeRozan. drops in the layup for two. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Goes up on the wing. No, a bit long time.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Floats up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
Pass to Lyles. Johnson outside. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. James with the ball.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Johnson after the basket by Los Angeles. Lyles kicks to DeRozan. From deep. Forbes can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the shot goes down. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here is Forbes. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Markieff Morris is checked in for LeBron. The Spurs also with the sub. Madu's checked in. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Morris. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Bucket is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Lyles. To end the run. Coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
First to the line for him here.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Good on the second free throw. Here's lights out. Lets it go with a three. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your captain now.
And so it's Los Angeles with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is, it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned to. Substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Markieff Morris. Caldwell Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. LeBron, he's checked in for Bradley. And lights out subbed in for Cook. Tavius Caldwell Pope is up there with Davis. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's lights out, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here is Forbes after the made shot from Olsen. Lyles rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
San Antonio's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, lights out in their last game against the got the job done. He dropped in 38 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And finished off by DeRozan.
That's what I like to see from DeMar DeRozan. He isn't settling for a jumper. He is going to the rim today.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that even think that that's the case?
I know
but, you know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen.
Oh, wow!
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
The Spurs shooting a meager 37% for the game. Johnson against Caldwell Pope. And it's lights out with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And the forward out of Kentucky, Trey Lyles, great tool off the bench. His hustle is endearing to fans.
At that forward position, GA, people love his mobility. Trey Lyles is a solid rebounder who does the dirty work for your team. Shoots it well enough to space the floor and give you that guy that can honestly knock it down.
McGee with the block. To the wing right side. Here's Olsen. Again, Los Angeles.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And San Antonio shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. And the pass to Forbes from the arc. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Back to James. Shoots. And again, it's the Lakers.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. DeRozan with it. He's got 6. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And he makes both free throws.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
LeBron against DeRozan. Steps back and fires. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter. And James throws it down.
LeBron is having himself a game. Staying aggressive, playing with a lot of force.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Johnson outside. Passes to DeRozan. Over James. DeRozan's shot is off. 3-on-3. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
You get this a lot from AD. Attack, attack, and he's scoring in bunches.
And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what did you guys do to get the lead?
We're just trying to play good defense. It's tough down there, but we're doing a good job of making them just shoot one shot and get out and run.
We'll see if we can keep that going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. Well, we've got a second for basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. It probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him to load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Evans in at the point guard. That's good.
The aggressive mindset of DeRozan catches and shoots without hesitation.
Olsen passes to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. A nice shot by Howard.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And that's Evans penetrating, and he banged the lane. Evans has got 11 points. Evans on 5 of 10 from the floor. Olsen passes to Davis. Another possession, another assist.
That made 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now here's Evans. He's covered by Olsen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, I'm glad I did.
I'm glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me that he'll be reading TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind, the man we're talking about.
Evans with it, and it's Howard picking on its way from DeRozan for 2. Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the latter half of the 2-game homestand.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Walker uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Pass to Olsen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 9 points.
A tremendous floor spacer. Danny Green has that sniper's mentality.
Evans outside. Down low, here's Aldridge, and it's sent back by Howard. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles, rejected by Walker. Gay outside. Pass to Evans. No good, shot missing. Some solid defensive work there from Olsen. Inside. Here's James. And no assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Evans left side. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Gay. Evans with it. Picked up by Davis. Right side DeRozan. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, we're seeing the defense make adjustments, but DeRozan is making great reads, finding ways to counter.
Olsen passes to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The pass to Evans. Gay outside. The feed to DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. And the rejection by LeBron. To the paint. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Evans feeling it out a bit. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
It's stolen by Davis. Outside, Green. Here's lights out, covered by Evans. Here's Howard, trying to get open as Davis. Howard misses.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Walker against Green. Evans, that's a 2-pointer. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. And good. You got the English that time as it falls.
That kind of shot is something that DeRozan has worked hard on to make consistent.
LeBron against DeRozan. Howard kicks to Davis. Second chance shot. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Davis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Evans dishes to DeRozan. Over James. No good off front iron. LA on 1-2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the inside, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Dominating at the rim, something AD has always enjoyed.
And San Antonio shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Gay against Howard. It's Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. San Antonio also making some changes. Medu, he's checking for Gay. Johnson comes in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Jacob Evans. The fadeaway. Aldridge misses.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern. Only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to decide.
And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Markieff Morris comes in for James. Is Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green. Isles checked in for the Spurs. Here's Johnson. Here's Medu. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
It's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
They've been doing a great job sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense is a smooth operator. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A untested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Passes it to Medu. Swiped away. Morris passes to Kuzma. Here's Olsen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
To the paint, here's Medu. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Medu's got 6.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
The shot's good from Olsen.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Spurs shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% floor. Outside DeRozan. With the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. San Antonio making a switch here. Summonich is checked in. Lakers on D. The shot's good from Forbes.
Showing he can hit the jumper from anywhere on the floor. Forbes continues to impress with his shot.
Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Johnson surveying the floor. He kicks to Forbes. Pass to Summonich. 5 to shoot. Here's Medu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, easy call.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And so he hits both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Olsen passes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Pass to Medu. Here's Summonich. On the wing, Johnson. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Caldwell Pope, and then jammed down as he goes right over Trey Lyles.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a stop with terrific.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here is Forbes, covered by Olsen. The pass to Johnson. Morris with the block, and he gets it back.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here is Johnson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Medu. Here's Summonich. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Samanic passes to Forbes. And just miss after miss right now.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good work there as it goes. Lights out's got 38 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And McGee with the jam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. It's right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play. He can pull off the spectacular.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Jared Dudley's checked in for JaVale McGee. Waiters comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And lights out subbed in for Quinn Cook. Here's Olsen. Lays up, makes it in. Lights out's got 40 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Lights out there with Bradley. There's Markieff Morris. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Dudley in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being...
Pass to Forbes. Back to DeRozan. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now here's Waiters. Right wing. Here's Olsen. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Here's DeRozan. And Forbes has it in the corner. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Hasn't been able to dial it in distance. It's just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And their pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here is Forbes. Outside DeRozan. He's looking for Lyle. Finds him.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That's his all-around game.
Olsen up high for the two-handed dunk.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here is Forbes. And it's lights out with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Reed's checked in. Kuzma against DeRozan. Turnaround Jay, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. DeRozan's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's lights out. Pass to Kuzma. Down low. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Kuzma.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
DeRozan against Kuzma. Outside DeRozan. Finished off by DeRozan.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
Here's Olsen. The shot from the low post is good. Lights out's got 49 points in the game.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Here's Forbes. Rebounded by Dudley.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot isn't quite there tonight.
Shot's good from Olsen.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Kuzma against DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Johnson in the corner. Kicks it to Forbes. There's the pass to Lyles. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Olsen. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Forbes. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Morris passes to Dudley. Here's lights out. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
3 triples in the first half. 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here is Forbes. Guarded Bolson. Passes it to Johnson. Pass to Lyles. To the middle. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Shoots over Kuzma. DeRozan's shot is off. And Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. Shot's good from Olsen.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
DeRozan against Kuzma. And the shot goes in. DeRozan's got 15 points in just half.
If you can get a good screen for DeRozan on a pick and roll more often than not, he'll convert it. Great body control.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Forbes the pass to Lyles. Johnson outside. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And the Spurs scoring again. And Los Angeles guys shooting extremely well here lately. Around 61%. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for lights out.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Waiters gets a wide open look, and it's off from 3-point range. San Antonio with the ball. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the pass to Weatherspoon. The Spurs working the ball around now. From 20 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. Here's lights out. The layup missed. Though it's lost. Outcome of this was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.